I have a Yahoo or that was the other option.
Can't make this theme song long enough to cover my hover purchase. Typing in my personal information. God, I can't take the risk that somebody else will get it. Now it's in my cart. I want a Munch.
Squad.
While I type in my credit card info. I want a Munch.
Squad.
Good news, it's saved in there. I'm just clicking submit. Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast. And now we are headed into Munch Squad Flashback, as I call it, which is a podcast within a podcast where we talk about the oldest and greatest in brand eating. I am so excited.
Oh, boy.
Ooh. I'm really excited about this one. And I have a huge debt to Kyle for sharing this with me because it is, God, what a treat. So the year, I want to take you back a little bit. The year is 2008.
Okay.
And it's August, the dog days of summer, August 26th. But as the temperature is rising, so is the tide of rock and roll, which is experiencing a rebirth at Denny's. Denny's pairs with rockers for new menu. Denny's is rolling out a new all-night Rockstar menu. Top musicians, such as, we're going to cover that in a moment, join Denny's to create the new Denny's Rockstar menu presented by Dr. Pepper. Quote, we teamed up with popular bands in an out-of-the-box way to develop a menu by rock stars for our Rockstar guests, says Mark Schmel, Chief Marketing and Innovation Officer for Denny's. Music and late night are part of the Denny's DNA. Denny's has been a late-night destination for musicians, fans, crews, and crowds for over 50 years, so it is natural for us to have them create the meal they would most like to eat.
Is that true?
The late-night diner asked 4 of bands, that's what it said, to cook up something special.
Wait, really?
It says 4 of bands. This was my favorite tarot card. To cook up something special for the Denny's 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. menu. The bands, along with Denny's culinary innovation chef Andrew Dismore, what a thrill this afternoon must have been for Andrew, invented dishes that are ideal for late-night dining with friends and groups. The new menu items created by Rockstars include Taking Back Bacon Burger Fries, created by New York-based band Taking Back Sunday.
Oh.
It combines 2 of the artist's favorite foods, bacon cheeseburger and loaded cheese fries. The Plain White Shake.
Oh, man.
By Chicago band The Plain White Teas. Blends whole milk, vanilla ice cream. Shake shit. Heart on a Plate by California rockers Eagles of Death Metal. Starts with heart-shaped pancakes topped with raspberry sauce, hot fudge, strawberries, white chocolate chips, and whipped cream. The heart-themed entree, a tribute to their soon-to-be-released album Heart On, good for you, Eagles of Death Metal, is served with crispy bacon and eggs in any style. The All-American SOS brings the timeless classic and hometown favorite dish of Stillwater, Oklahoma band The All-American Rejects to life with hamburger, cheese, grilled onions, and gravy on top of Texas toast and hash browns. Denny's is striving to appeal to the late-night crowd with a whole new vibe from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. And this is pretty, you want to be careful if you're going with kids during this time frame because in 2008 because it was pretty fucking nasty.
Right.
They featured alternative rock music playing through the restaurant and servers sporting T-shirts and jeans instead of the usual uniforms.
What? No.
Whoa.
Do the t-shirts at least say Denny's on them? So I do know I'm still in a Denny's.
There's no way of knowing without a time machine. In keeping with this rock and roll history, Denny's is also lending a helping hand to emerging bands through the Adopt a Band program.
Oh, boy.
Bands can enter to become a Denny's adopted band. This site, which is Denny'sAllNighter.com, no longer functions. But I did dip into the archive to just go ahead and see some of the bands like Cash Cash, William Control, The Sleeping, Bring Me the Horizon, Tickle Me Pink, You, Me, and Everyone We Know. Were just some of the Denny's sponsor bands, and this website is a blog of these small bands eating at Denny's all around the nation. And they would have like a fan meetup after a show. They just go to the local Denny's and have an after party. And there's pictures documenting people eating at Denny's with their fans.
Damn, it's like I can taste the Warped Tour.
I know. I have great news for you.
Okay.
This promotion was so successful that they went ahead and just did another round of people. They did a whole other round to add to the Rockstar menu. Sum 41 made an unnamed French toast sandwich.
Huh. They didn't go with Yum? Yum 41.
Yum 41, it's right there. Yum 41. Some 41 stopped by to make a French toast sandwich at the food lab. And miraculously, and I am so thankful to internet for this, it did so many things wrong, but somehow the comments from this February 24th, 2009 story are still alive. Rock and roll breakfast, smile. OMG, that actually looks not bad. I will have to try and make something like that sometime tomorrow if I get around to it or
Nice.
remember it for that matter.
Just go to Denny's.
Just go to Denny's.
They make it for you at Denny's.
Dang, they're creative. That looks superbly good. Cooking, even cooking looks fun when Sum 41 is doing it.
Oh my God. Justin, are you going to go over the other menu items?
Well, here's what the first thing I want to say is that Taking Back Sunday made another one.
Yeah.
Like, apparently Taking Back Sunday was so deeply into this that they just like did another one, and it's called the Melty Grilled Chicken and Sausage Quesadilla.
They've just kind of given up the conceit of making it be a part of their name also.
Well, at that point, Taking Back Sunday had just bought a couple Denny's franchises, and they were just looking to be successful. They weren't really worried about the tie-in so much as they're like, I think this will be a good meal at a fair price that people will enjoy.
Boys Like Girls introduced a hot prime rib sandwich called the Great Egg Steak.
Huh.
And let me just check and see if, yes, Hoobastank serves up a burrito with crispy chicken strips, pepper jack cheese, cheese sauce, fried onion crispers, and a hint of barbecue sauce. Serve with tortillas and a side of cheese sauce and ranch dressing. And yes, it is called the Hooburrito.
Can I say something? Hey
Yeah,
guys,
bud.
maybe unpopular opinion? I'd fuck that clean up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who knew?
Hoobastank, you've devised a very clever burrito there.
Yeah, who knew instead of polluting the airwaves throughout the 2000s, they should have been just making like drunk food, apparently.
I would drink this one dead sober. I mean, eat it. I would drink it too, hard pressed, if that's the only option available to me.
Katy Perry also made a hot and cold cherry chocolate cappuccino.
But how can it be hot and cold? Because
Well, let's check with Katy, who said, quote, "It's hot, it's cold, it's a love affair for your taste buds."
Yes, but I'm no scientist. But it says here that
Then
the
maybe,
multi-layer
then maybe you should shut your mouth because
But it's
because
the
Miss Perry
concoction
is
includes. I'm sorry, Griffin, but the concoction includes vanilla ice cream,
Cold.
hot fudge,
hot.
and
Like,
French.
it's right. Like I've literally just shot your whole shit down right there, Dr. Scientist Travis.
and French and vanilla cappuccino. Seems to me like if you pour hot fudge and French vanilla cappuccino over ice cream, what you end up with is a pretty room temperature drink.
I will also say that it would be wild to drink coffee and then encounter cherries.
Yes.
There's a cherry in my coffee. That's very strange. But I guess Katy made that herself, so I'm not going to get all up on her rant about it. This website, there's not like a linear end to it. Maybe if anybody else wants to dig in there to the Denny's All-Nighter archive, some of our beloved listeners want to do that, and let us know if you find anything else good. We'll be sure to pass that along. But that is our Munch Squad. I can't, like, everybody's hurting economically, for sure. But it is a good way to remember that there was one point when people had, I think we'll all agree, too much money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they just had too much money. So this kind of fixed that a little bit. Made them have less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we did have too much.
I think
So less money in this sense is okay.
I do think this is what inflation is.
Okay.